star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade a position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
The Groupers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Let's go! Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball. I can go do this. It's never...
Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Well, we knew coming into this game the offense was really going to try and set the tone by being physical and running the football. And here we are, first drive, 3rd down. They're able to get it by a lot. That is good news if you're this offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go. And as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Gets the back moving. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Keeps looking downfield. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
These are plays that don't show the statements, right? Like, great job. He does an awesome job. Taking the sack. Clearly wanting to throw the football. Scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you doubles.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Groupers have this offense rolling. Howard looking in with the run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll ride his man on the option. The give to the back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out in the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounted for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice accurate pitch out in front of him.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Groupers.
And how about that way to start a game? They didn't even attempt to throw. They just ran it meticulously down the field, and that guy caps off a beautiful start to this game with a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will go to work for the first time. Look at the matchups in the passing game. You might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at quarterback. He's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's doing. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver isn't a difference.
No, and this isn't a great second. But they're going to have to play great. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal. Sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Taylor wants to throw it. Quick completion on the outbound. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
You know, outbreaking routes can make some play callers nervous, but not this guy. You have a quarterback
to fire on second down. Grab in the middle. It's Reese. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Let's go. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Wilson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making the nice tackle.
Noses his way through. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
It's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, putting in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Hard in the backfield, it's Reese. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Trying to set up the screen. Smashes through the tackle. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got them as well. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They try to pump a run on the draw. And they catch it and they score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good.
The best running backs are the guys that can just slip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The option look. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. The play action fake. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. Now on the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Gophers line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field.
Stop
too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go for the first down.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Now, you got to read it quick, right? And he makes a quick decision, gets that thing out of his hand, but make sure your feet are set. You still got to be accurate, even though you're trying to get rid of that ball so fast.
Makes the catch. It's Sampson. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. To the middle, it's Wilson. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to 31.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Drive ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This quarterback part of their running game. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play in there with the QB, but here's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that.
And the pressure gets him back at the line. Now 2 minutes to play. Take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance for Iowa to take the lead before the break. And the Cougars decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but number 4, he beats him to the 30 and gets a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He's got incredible speed.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs in the back.
He was smelling that end zone and then getting down to the floor after the big pass play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Bulldogs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
Blue 27, Patty, set.
Taylor wants to throw. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Good work on that scoring drive just 4 He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. Still on his feet. And another broken tackle. The 40. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They'll go to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Check down. He's going to run it. Oh, the deep ball is there, and it just drilled through his fingers. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the goal unit. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so his first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. Good ball, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Reese. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. Got his man McCree. He puts him in business across the 50 to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Coming up for the first. Oh, he's getting it. And they left it impossible. Mississippi State.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier opportunity in the second level of the defense. And at that point, it was make a guy miss, lose the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wide receiver going in
definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't win at all. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. You like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football. That last touchdown drive was for you, Jeff.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running lanes all game.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive when they start to run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. They go right back to it. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Got it in the middle. It's Reese. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook that down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down.
Really nice run there. And you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the third quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
Got it behind the line. It's Reese. He's forced out of bounds just short of the line. A mere yard away from Pater. Now on first and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. And he's loose and able to take it to the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this week 12 performance.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hand off to the fullback. Running to Green. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. 42 Spider. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking on the right. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Just goes right through the wicket. It's a third down, and he will be thinking about that. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed in the middle at Sheffield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the groupers are on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. Using his feet. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I really think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll throw on third and short. Blasted as he lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, groupers. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. We talk about pocket presence. There's also pocket punishment that's part of it, and he was able to withstand it and deliver the football.
It comes with the job description, Reese. You know as a quarterback that this is going to happen and eventually. You are going to get hit. So why not then deliver touchdowns deep down the field? Doesn't get any better than that.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back. And the line's going to leave some holes. And he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches.
Illegal
Break
blocking
that
the back.
century mark. And when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. Taylor wants to throw. Sure hands, it's Williams. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Here comes the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The groupers will hustle to the line.
Once somebody gets going, it's really hard not to focus on it. That running back's got this thing going. He's had a lot of success on the day. All eyes on him. What does the QB do? Uses that to his advantage. Nice job running the option, making the read, and getting a nice game.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to go up top. make it that last play. So the officials take a closer look in the replay booth. Will overturn the call. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He had a head of steam working, but he'll be stopped just inches short of the score. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll set up to throw. Fires into the end zone. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Two extra moments there, but the hands team, true to its name, they make the grab and get the ball. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting touchdowns. So I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, it's probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Taylor wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Reese. And they take it in for 6 more points. They push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And it was so hard for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Oh, I got the hit box loose. Pulled out by the kicking team.
Kicker Taylor's usually to take it to the house 100-plus yards. It's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a good hit and ball security becomes an issue.
Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at one loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a national championship. So this moment, while it's sad and it's kind of depressing for them, could be one of the better moments of their season if they use it for good.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of